Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Well, it was hard at the beginning, pretty much to shut us down. But now it's, I think I kind of like that diamond.
After months of road work, businesses on 8th Street in Moorhead are relieved construction is complete. Good evening and thanks for watching. We all know driving through construction can be a pain, so if it's bad for you, can you imagine what local businesses are going through? Valley News team Giovanna Simic cuts through the guesswork and shows us how the constant cone zones impacted businesses in our area.
Businesses on 8th Street in Moorhead are breathing a sigh of relief.
We were pretty much probably affected the most, but like I said, we survived.
Bridge opening up is kind of like really opened up the business over here. We've actually starting to see more of the same clientele, which is nice.
Anthony Lamb, who's the general manager at the Frothy Stash, says the construction project made business difficult for the new bar.
We did our grand opening, and then we had like a really great first month of business. And then that construction hit, and it just went down, like right downhill.
The bar, which opened just 4 months ago, says it was hard attracting new customers because driving on 8th Street was a nightmare.
We do have a lot of people that have wanted to come check this place out, but it's just with the construction, it's just they don't want to go through the hassle of driving over here.
And working around the construction was a pain.
We were trying to kind of schedule our promotions around it and stuff, and it was just kind of a headache.
Businesses like Nick's Auto Sales say it was their customers' loyalty that kept them going.
Our customers kept us in business. Our repeat customers kept bringing their family, their relatives, their friends, so that kept us in business.
Now, they say more traffic on 8th Street will be a good thing. In Moorhead, Giovanna Simic, Valley News Live.
The Frothy Stash says they're going to celebrate construction being over by having a second grand opening.
Valley News Live 10 at 10 continues with no wait weather.
Oh, I was going to say it is more like fall now. I know last week it was like 60 degrees.
Yep, this is very close to what our seasonal averages are for fall. So it's pretty close to average, and it looks like it's going to stay that way for a little while too. But what a day we had today.
Yeah,
just
really
absolutely
nice.
beautiful out there.
I was driving through it, yeah.
Oh, just wonderful. I hope you're able to get out there and enjoy it. But let's take a look at the CorwinAuto.com Valley Skycam here in South Fargo. 50 degrees under clear skies, 48 degrees for you in Moorhead, and then up in beautiful downtown Grand Forks, we have 52 degrees. Though we do have some clouds out there, it is a little bit cloudier, especially in the northern half of the valley. Let's take a look at some other temperatures from around the region here. 46 degrees for you in Bemidji and Wadena, 46 also for you in Roseau. But in Valley City, you're checking in at this hour with 50 degrees. Pretty mild temperatures for this time of the year. However, up in the northern valley here, we do have some scattered showers here. These really have been persisting throughout most of the day today. That's why your temperatures have been just a little bit lower in the northern parts of the valley. Let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast here. We do see this area of rain here and clouds start to move off to the east here. And so that by tomorrow morning when we're waking up and getting ready to head off to church, 43 degrees is going to be right around average here for the northern parts of the valley. But the real story tomorrow is going to be that wind. Today we didn't really have any, but tomorrow we see those winds fairly strong out of the north to northwest, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. So fairly windy day tomorrow. Not a great day if you're going to be out there maybe raking some leaves. Winds do die down by the afternoon into the evening, but it does stay fairly cloudy throughout the day. Let's take a look at your afternoon planner. 52 degrees for our afternoon high in Fargo, 53 in Wahpeton, 50 degrees for you in Valley City, and 51 degrees for you in Oaks. Over into Lakes Country here, hopefully you're able to get out on the water and catch some fall walleye. 50 degrees for you in Park Rapids, 51 for you in DL and Wadena and New York Mills. Then into northwestern Minnesota, a cool, crisp fall afternoon with 48 degrees in Bemidji, 47 for you in Baudette, 48 also for you in Roseau and Thief River Falls. Into northeastern North Dakota, another wonderful fall afternoon with 52 degrees for your afternoon high in Grand Forks, and then 47 for you in Cavalier, and then 51 degrees for you in Cooperstown. Let's take a look at this awesome photo that we had sent in from our friend Michelle. Peaceful day on Cotton Lake. Thank you very much for sending that in, Michelle. And remember, you can always upload your pictures on valleynewslive.com. We're going to use this as a background for our 7-day here with Sunday into Monday here. Monday, we do have a little bit of a change in store where we will have a chance for some scattered showers here. That's really going to be on Monday afternoon into the evening, and then really on Tuesday, that's when we're going to have our best chance for some additional showers, and that should persist, especially into early hours on Wednesday morning. Then on Thursday, Cornelius, things cool off a little bit here and clear up. Then we have a little chance for some scattered showers on Friday, and then on Saturday, looks like an absolutely beautiful day. A little windy, but you know what? I will take this over snow any day.
I was going to say, it could be snowing this time of the year,
be.
so we'll take those temperatures.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Aaron.
You bet.
83 people were arrested today in Morton County after a conflict between law enforcement and Dakota Access Pipeline protesters. Morton County Sheriff's Office estimates 300 protesters marched north on Highway 1806, facing off with a line of law enforcement. The Sheriff's Office says one protester charged at the line and tried to grab an officer's pepper spray. The pepper spray was shot off and the canister went into the officer's face.
So we were outnumbered. So to protect ourselves, we utilized some less lethal munitions today to protect ourselves. And as we did that, they continued to advance on us, but we were able to control that with the law enforcement we had there, and we began making arrests.
Protesters say the police are the ones escalating the situation, calling the charges against them unjust. Some of the 83 people arrested today were taken to other detention facilities in North Dakota because Morton County can't fit that many people in their jail. 6 people and 4 animals are saved tonight after their house was on fire this morning in Moorhead. It happened at 1420 19th Street South. The fire department tells us it started in a bedroom on the main floor and they were able to put out the flames in a matter of minutes. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Today marks 27 years since 11-year-old Jacob Wetterling disappeared in Minnesota. In St. Paul this morning, around 1,000 people turned out to take part in a 5K run to honor him. Today's first annual run was planned before Danny Heinrich confessed to kidnapping and killing Wetterling in 1989. Organizers say the purpose of the race is to honor Jacob and raise awareness about child safety and prevention. Proceeds of the race will go to a nonprofit founded by Wetterling's parents. The nonprofit provides care and treatment for children, families, and adult survivors of child abuse, neglect, and exploitation. It's National Pit Bull Awareness Day, and these lovable pooches came out to play in Island Park. For Love of Dogs Rescue was just one organization in the FM area celebrating the bully breed today. They took a walk around the park, played with other four-legged friends, ate treats, and even dressed up in Halloween costumes, which made them look even cuter than they already were. Some of the brightest and youngest minds in our area got together for a friendly competition. The NDSU College of Engineering held the Bison Best Robotics Competition this weekend. This event, though fun, is meant to inspire students to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, commonly called STEM. The winner from today advanced to the regional championship, which takes place in December, also at NDSU, where teams from North and South Dakota, along with Minnesota, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, will compete for top honors. Up next on Valley News Live, we're talking about tattoos and how common they've become in the workplace.